Well, for almost 40 years, Dalton, Georgia native Deborah Norville has been a daily presence on TV. And for most of you, that time you could see her right here on Local 3.
Well, that streak continues with a new game show. Today, we hear from Deborah on her transition from delivering the news to handing out some prizes.
Michael Landon!
50 years ago, Debbie Norville, as she was known at the time, was a senior at Dalton High School. From her first national television appearance as Georgia's junior miss in 1976,
Debbie Norville, Dalton High School.
It was clear to this small-town girl that she had found her calling.
And when I was there, I saw all of this, but I saw the people who were rigging the lights and the guys who were putting the cameras together and the folks who were building the stage, and they were so nice.
While still attending college, she worked her way up the ladder at an Atlanta TV station. And by the age of 23, she was hired as a reporter at the NBC station in Chicago. Just 5 years later, the network came calling, and she began anchoring the early morning NBC News at sunrise.
And it was such an amazing time to be reporting the news because we were the first news that people were seeing. Remember, this was before you had news on your phone.
Oh, yes.
Before you even had a phone in your pocket.
True.
And so we were the entree into the day's events.
Her whirlwind career has taken her all over the world, from NBC News to the Today Show to Inside Edition. She has walked the red carpet and reported on every major news story. Through it all, she's a wife and mother, a proud graduate of the University of Georgia, and an award-winning journalist. She's never forgotten her hometown, visiting Dalton quite often.
And I think growing up in a town where everybody knows each other, everybody supports one another. It's the kind of town when your mom got sick, people brought you a casserole. And they were nice enough to say, you don't have to bring the dish back.
In fact, her new game show, The Perfect Line, is shot just 100 miles south of Dalton in a Fayetteville, Georgia studio. Most of the show's contestants and audience members are Southerners, making Norville feel right at home.
Can I just tell you something?
Sure.
Day before yesterday, I had 7 women that I graduated high school with sitting right over there in the audience chairs, and then we all went out to dinner together.
Wonderful.
We're still close. There's a little handful of us that we're still very much in contact.
Although the sudden transformation from news anchor to game show host might seem unusual, the co-executive producer of The Perfect Line says Norville's wit, charm, and friendliness make her a perfect fit.
Deborah Norville is a natural. Who knew that she was going to become the greatest game show host? Because we know her as an outstanding journalist, very sophisticated, and she's cutting loose and able to let the game play.
At 67, and with a world-class career already behind her, she admits her new job provides a challenge and a learning curve, using talents never called on before. Her interactions with excited contestants and the energy of a live audience provide the ingredients for a good time. For this Dalton girl, it's the perfect next move after more than 40 years on national news platforms.
It has always been a source of enormous pride for me, knowing that I was out there representing all the good people of Northwest Georgia and Southeastern Tennessee, and it has never been something that I didn't take very, very seriously and very much to heart.
Now, Norville says she's always been a game show fan, citing The Price is Right and Concentration as two of her favorites. She loves interacting with the contestants and says The Perfect Line is both entertaining and informative. You can watch it each afternoon at 3 right here on Local 3.